Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Ines and I'm going to show you how mental health is important for global sustainability. Mental health encompasses physical, mental and social well-being, impacting how we feel, think and behave. Mental illnesses like depression and anxiety can significantly hinder daily activities. But with the right care and support, we can take meaningful steps towards feeling better and staying well. Let's start with the Sustainable Development Goals that relate to mental health. To begin with, Wsdg 3, which is good health and well-being, basically ensuring lives and promoting well-being for all ages, including physical and mental. People with poor mental health can't study, work, or contribute meaningfully to society. They may be drained, stressed out, or have any mental illnesses that leaves them unmotivated to do any activity. I will help raise awareness through the globe that health isn't just physical, like fighting diseases, but also emotionally and psychologically. In addition, Wsdg 4, which is quality education, providing inclusive and equal education for everyone, even offering lifelong learning activities. Students with good mental health can concentrate better as they know how to put aside certain things that don't matter and focus on more important things like their studies. Plus, students who manage stress well can even reach their true potential since they stay motivated to do activities during school. Teachers can promote well-being by offering a positive outlook for students to follow.
This definitely creates a more sustainable education system for everyone.
Furthermore, Wsdg 5, gender equality, determining the achievement of equality between men and women. Women and girls often face gender-based violence, discrimination, and cultural expectations. These all link to mental health struggles. If each party is able to prioritize mental health, we can teach the young generation to empower these struggles with confidence, resilience, and equal opportunities. We must raise global awareness about these invisible barriers and create equality. Moreover, Wsdg 8, decent work and economic growth, focusing on promoting economic growth and decent work for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, poor mental health leads to stress, burnout, and lower productivity. How are we ever going to contribute to society without mental motivation? Companies should start prioritizing mental well-being to boost economic growth, because happier workers equals to stronger businesses, and stronger businesses equals to more stable global economies. Besides that, mental health can also interlink to Wsdg 10, reduce inequalities. Fairness and inclusion is also promoted through this. People with mental illnesses often feel stigmatized or excluded. They may have mental illnesses that leads them to isolate themselves as a result to avoid judgment from society. This is why we should prioritize mental well-being. If the world starts to address this, societies can start becoming more inclusive and compassionate. Let us start treating mental health as a universal right, not a privilege. Next, Wsdg 11, sustainable cities and communities. Communities must prioritize mental health if we want to create safer, more resilient, and supportive environments. Safer areas boost happiness and create positivity for everyone. For instance, urban green spaces. They reduce stress, encourage social bonding, and create sustainability altogether. Wsdg 13, as in climate action. This suggests in taking urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. Everyone, climate anxiety is real and it affects people much more than we realize. This is why we should provide mental health support for everyone, especially to the ones who needs it. This helps turn their fears into action, not paralysis. By the way, mental resilience fuels sustainable behavior. Young generations bear the emotional burden of climate change. Supporting their mental health can ensure their growth into leaders who can take bold and sustainable actions. Remember, caring for the planet also means caring for our minds. Indulging from another perspective, sustainability is holistic. You can't achieve lasting development if people are mentally unwell. Mental health awarenesses make sure we can fight stigma globally, ensuring societies become empathetic and more inclusive. If we take this into consideration, we can actually start to create real-world impacts. Improve school outcomes can create skilled future workforce, strengthen communities, can help the world since there are more social trust and less crimes. And good mental health drives eco-conscious behavior. Eco-conscious behavior builds more sustainable consumption. Main takeaway, mental health doesn't just fit into one sustainable development goal. It underpins almost all of them. It may emphasize with SDG 3 the most, but it connects with education, equality, economy, climate, and community. Without prioritizing mental well-being, global sustainability can't fully be achieved. When minds are healthy, communities grow stronger. People can live smarter, work harder, live kinder, and act braver. So, let us stop treating mental health as a side issue. Let us recognize it as the foundation of human progress and global sustainability. A greener, more fairer, and more peaceful world starts with how we care for the human mind. Let's build that future together. That's all from me. Thank you!